Alright guys, this is Champ Capping. My name is John. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about this upcoming baseball slate. We got a short slate today with many teams traveling today for some baseball tomorrow. So looks like there was already two getaway games in the afternoon. LAD beating Washington, Baltimore beating New York. Pretty standard results. Two away teams winning, two dogs winning. Happens all the time in MLB. Nothing too surprising. We looked at the later slate and we found some value here. Our first game we found value on is the Miami Marlins with Kohler pitching against Philadelphia Phillies with Eichhoff pitching. Yeah, I looked at this and I just said, Miami's a good team. They're playing well. And the price was plus 103, so we saw some value there. Philly's not a good team. Eichhoff, solid pitcher. Kohler, also solid pitcher. I feel they're both solid. Miami's got a little better team there, so, plus 103 is a good price. So we're going to look for Miami, the road team there, to come through with a victory on the money line wager. Alright. And the only other game we got a play on here is this Detroit with Pelfrey against Chicago White Sox with Shields game. We got Chicago White Sox on the money line there, and we got them minus 119 for a price. So we are backing Shields today and his White Sox, and we also have the under 10.5 at plus 105 there, and that is currently at under 10. I thought it moved more. Okay, yeah, that's the same line. But yeah, I'm going to talk about these plays for a moment. So, Pelfrey gave out several runs his last time out. Was out in like the third inning. Shields did okay, but not great on a road outing. I'm going to look for Shields to have a really big outing here. And we think Shields is going to deal. Detroit's offense has been hit or miss, really. They either score a bunch of runs, like 5 or 6 or more, or they just get completely shut down. So we're going to look at this game to be one of the shutdown games where they just score 1 or 2 runs the whole game and that's it. And we're going to look for the White Sox to be scoring, at least 3 or 4 runs here on Pelfrey, who is not great, but hopefully he doesn't give up too many runs there, and the White Sox just win a small win. Maybe 5-4, something like that I could see also, which would be a win on both sides. I feel that's too likely than any other outcome, and there's definitely value to be found there. Those are 2 games in MLB. Other games, Milwaukee Garza at Liriano and for Pittsburgh. The line looks right, total looks right. Minnesota with Duffy at Boston with Wright. Boston minus 200, big favorite, but that seems about right there. San Diego Cashner at St. Louis with Wainwright, again minus 200. Atlanta with Fulte Newich at Colorado with Bettis, minus 178 there on Colorado. We lean Atlanta there as a dog, but it's not a play. That line looks a little high, though. And Tampa Bay at Oakland. Tampa Bay with Moore on the hill. Oakland's got Sonny Gray. We'd also lean Oakland here. That line looks a little short on the favorite for Oakland. Lean minus 114. But that is not a play also. There's not enough value there to warrant wagering that. we got Calgary at Winnipeg here in the Canadian Football League. No play there. Calgary's a 5-point favorite on Winnipeg, 50.5 being the total there. That one is too close to call, but if you're one of those degenerate types that just has to bet, well then, I don't know, Calgary. Again, that is not a play. And that brings me right around to the tennis bets, people. That's right. We are doing very well in tennis lately. We have several winners in a row. We have today already Kristina Mladenovic as a winner. And we have Harrison versus Johnson under 22 as a winner. And we currently have Ursula Radwanska plus 5.5 on the spread, and she is down one game late in the second set, so that's looking or middle of the second set, so that's looking very strong there. And then we have Isner versus Baghdatis under 23.5. And that one does not look as good. Isner's down 4-3 on serve in that one. So that may be a total that goes over the 23.5 number we saw posted there. That wasn't underplay though. We thought 23.5 is just too many games. These two are big servers, Isner and Baghdatis, but 23.5 games, just too many. You know, it almost very tough for it to go over that unless it goes 3 sets. You'd have to have 12 games each or 13, 11, which is just very rare. You know, it's like you're looking at a big it's just very tough to go over the that number. So we did send that as an under. It's 4-4 in the first set, so anything can happen there. We're gonna hopefully do well in that game. Ursula Radwanska from Poland against Dominika Cibulkova of Slovakia. I actually leaned Radwanska money line on this, but we ended up sending Radwanska's spread. And I looked at it, and it just seemed like 5.5 games, too big a spread. These are two players, they know each other, two European players. And they're probably going to play a closer game than that. So that one's looking like it's going to form as we predicted. Kristina Mladenovic, we had her as a slight favorite, and was very surprised when she was actually listed as a dog to Sabine Lisicki of Germany. And Kristina Mladenovic won very easily there, just in 2 sets right there. So I had gotten that one right, it would appear. So that's already in the books as a winner. And then this Ryan Harrison versus Steve Johnson, close winner. I had under 22 there as a play. Just thought that Steve Johnson would play well. He would hold his serves and just let the other guy make mistakes, not lose a set, and keep it under the game's total. And indeed, that was right. Steve Johnson did play well there to keep it under. Upcoming plays. There's only one upcoming play. And we are backing Naomi Brody, a British tennis player. She's 26 years old, playing against Ozaki. Oh, and it looks like that game is actually live right now. Is that right? Is Brody playing right now? Oh, yes, she is, and she is down a set, but she's up. They're on serve in the second set, so Naomi Brody down a she had not been winning in quite some time, but we decided to back her today. She had won her first set in the first round of the City Open here, which is what? Oh, the WTA Washington event. I was trying to figure out the same event that the ATP is playing at with this Isner Baghdadis match. So we're gonna look for Brody to win the next two sets here and get this back to salvage a winner there. And we need Radwanska to just win one more game here to lock up the spread wager. So looking like it's gonna be a good day in tennis here. Glad to bring you these picks, guys. We'll be back after the games for a recap. We're going to highlight the awesome picks that came through, and we're going to rant about the players and teams that let us down. So stick with us. This is my name is John. Champ Capping is my this is where I do my picks, champcapping.com, and pick monitor user champcapping, all one word. Alright guys, thanks for watching.